If you guys are sick of wasting money on packs, go check out my sponsor. They offer the cheapest and most reliable way to buy coins straight from the source. Use code MAZE at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Weekend League recap. For this week's Weekend League, we're going to be using the Cowboys theme team. This is the team that I just made a video on in my last video. So if you guys want a full in-depth breakdown of this team and what really goes into the Cowboys theme team, you can check out that video. And also, we're going to be testing out a new ability that I think might be the new best defensive ability, and that is Pick Artist. In the recent patch, Pick Artist got a pretty significant buff to help your players catch interceptions, and catching interceptions has been a problem in Madden 22, so I think this ability is going to be good, and you guys are going to see throughout the Weekend League, Pick Artist really does make a difference, I think, at least. Additionally, I am finishing up my defensive ebook. That should be posted in the next couple days, so I know it's been very delayed, and that's my apologies, but the defensive ebook is coming soon. And of course, as always, before we get into the gameplay, we got to go over the best and the worst comment of the day. The best comment of the day coming from good.dev, who said, literally the most underrated entertainer in the Madden community by far. You're gonna make me blush, Dev. And the worst comment of the day coming from Jules, who said, seems like your opponent just had more heart. Yeah, it also seems like my opponent has a 3-inch dick. My opponent was Jules. In my last gameplay, we went over the Cowboys theme team, and that is going to be the team that we take into Weekend League with us this week. However, I'm not a big fan of Randall Cunningham. I do like to use Hot Route Master in my offense. So we're back with Dagger Dick Dan. He's here to stay, and until they release a new really good Hot Route Master quarterback, I'm probably going to stay with Dan because he's got a really good release as well. We're still in the Patriots offense. We're still in the Chicago Bears defense. And the only real change I made is something I mentioned earlier. We are trying out Pick Artist. Apparently in the last patch, Pick Artist got a pretty significant boost, a little bit of a buff for the Pick Artist, and hopefully dropped interceptions are a thing of the past. So we're going to be seeing that in this gameplay here. And we're starting off receiving the kickoff, and that's a gaping hole. Reminds me of my ex-wife, Sharon. But Bo Jackson takes advantage, goes off to the races, and we're scoring early, man. 6 points on the board. Offense didn't even have to step on the field. That's always a good sign. Now for the defensive side of the ball. Looks like my opponent running a Cowboys theme team as well, as Dak Prescott takes a big sack. No Johnny Sins, and we got him to third down early. Dak dropping back again. We get cheated out of the pick a little bit, but it's a fourth down regardless, and we are going to continue to send that pressure off the edge. The heaters come through. We get the sack, and we get the ball back on offense. Already up 6 points, already in his territory, and now our offense takes the field. Dagger Dick Dan slanging that thing to Randy Moss, now inside the 10-yard line, where we bring out the patented, trademarked whip route to the young buck Kyle Pitts. He's going to get open barely, go to the ground and make the catch, and if that was a DB that was on him, I believe that probably would have been at least incomplete, if not an interception. So a 14-0 lead early, still in the first quarter, now on the defensive side of the ball. And my opponent is absolutely lost out there. We come in with the big user lurk. We take it the other way, and that's a 3-possession lead still in the first quarter. My man said, hey, you know what? I'm outmatched. You are a greater man than me, Maze. You can sleep with my wife. You can sleep with my sister. You can rob my house.
Give me your fucking money!
He didn't say those things to me, but I'm sure that's what that quit implies. On to the next game, 1-0. Again, looking like a Cowboys theme team versus Cowboys theme team showdown. This guy's only sending 2, so we got all day back there, and we find our deep crosser. That's Keyshawn Johnson, who swerves, catches it in bounds, and scores on that play. Big play right there to start the game. Now for the 2-point conversion, we are in U-trips, and we find Square at the back of the end zone. Diving catch from Jimmy Smith, and now we're up 8-0. His ball now. Time for him to answer if he can. He's got Tavon Austin in the backfield. I know that guy is quick, especially with the Cowboys theme team. He's got that extra speed boost, but he's got a petite little frame. You know, he's tiny. He's cute, and I could definitely manhandle him if I wanted to.
Right now, bitch.
We got the interception there. Jason Verrett giving us the ball back. Already up 8-0. Looks like he's playing some pretty aggressive defense here. And we're going for the bomb. The bomb might not be there. So we check it down to Jimmy Smith on the post route. Got a lot of space in front of him. That is a linebacker, number 55, who makes that tackle inside the 10. But it's a gain of about 60 yards. Now at the 1-yard line. Big boner Bo getting the job done, getting us a 2-possession lead. 15-0. Us still in the first quarter. My opponent looking lost just like the last guy, throwing it once again into traffic off the dome of Walls, and he picks it off, makes 1-man miss, makes 2-man miss, and he makes the third guy just look fat. And we're in the end zone with a 3-possession lead now. 2-point conversion attempt back to Bo into the end zone once again. and it's good. 23-0 now, entering the second quarter. It's not looking good for my opponent here. He's rolling out with Randall, throwing it into traffic, and Dupree, who I'm not going to lie, reminds me of Lenny from Of Mice and Men, makes a catch somehow. First and goal, Dupree wide open again. How are we leaving this guy wide open? He can't even read. 2nd and 5 now. For us, we're still up by a significant amount, and he's leaving our tight end, Kyle Pitts, wide open. He's going to truck a man. Sit down, Walls. Give me those extra yards now in your territory. We didn't even bother going for the touchdown. He was still at a timeout. It was 1st and goal. We decided to kick the 3. We're not wasting any time here. We're up 18 right now, and like I said, he's lost. Jason Verrett, another interception. Stopping, going, getting hit by his own man. And your Peter has conceded the game. Another victory for us, 2-0 now, and we haven't even broken a sweat. Haven't even put in any effort. Getting into game 3. And this opponent has Randall Cunningham as well, and that's something I noticed this weekend is everybody was using Cunningham. He's like the most popular QB right now, so I'm happy to be sticking with my man Dan. We're going with the bomb, baby. Danny boy delivers. Randy Moss catches on the other end, makes a couple men miss, and you guys know the drill. We throw bombs. And we do fuck moms. 2-point conversion is up. Dan Marino throwing once again to Jimmy Smith. And it looks like he should have got his feet in. Jimmy, I'm going to put that one on you. I'm a little disappointed in you, buddy. But 6-0 now, his ball. And this guy's Philip Lindsay. I don't know what it is. Philip Lindsay, another petite, tiny, cute frame that I could definitely manhandle. He was breaking so many tackles, and he was a problem. I don't know what it was. He looks like a little girl out there, but for some reason, we couldn't tackle him. We just couldn't lay hands on Philip Lindsay. A great throw from Cunningham. Randy Moss scoring, answering back. And now we're actually down 7-6, but we're going back to the bomb. He's running a cover 3 mostly. This is our cover 3 bomb in the ebook. Go check it out if you want. And the bomb was there. I just didn't have good pocket. That was 100% my fault. If you take another look, I rolled out way too far left, and he just sent a spy. He only rushed 2, and I had so many extra linemen just standing around doing nothing. I should have just stayed behind them. I don't know why I even rolled out to the right. That was on me. We get the interception right back, though. Walls making a great catch, and that right there, I think, is Pick Artist. He got his hands on it. He got the catch. That's what Pick Artist does for you. Once again, my man only sending 2, and we make a really bad read. That was a Stevie Wonder, Helen Keller-esque read that I'm not going to try to defend, okay? Usually I'll have some reason. Not that one. I just thought it was open and it wasn't, all right? My opponent, however, does have a man open. That's Devin Hester, splitting our cover 2 defense, just like the pool boys split my ex-wife Sharon in half because she's a whore. The 2-point conversion from my opponent is good. We are now down 9 points, which is 2 possessions, and that is not a good position to be in. But we're going to answer back. Kyle Pitts finding the seam, little swerve catch, and it's off to the races. Not even Deion Sanders can catch up to our man Kyle. Great job, Kyle. We're all proud of you. 2-point conversion, good. Bo Jackson, don't know how you caught it. That makes up for Jimmy Smith's blunder earlier. So just like that, we're down 1 point. It was a 2-possession game. Now it's a 1-point game, baby. And we got him in a 4th down. It's 4th and 2 here. We come down with our middle third to play more aggressively. He throws it up, and the outside third makes a play, hitting it incomplete, giving us the ball at the 23-yard line. We're looking for Pitts again into the corner. A nice catch, toe tapping to the 1-yard line. And this is why we got him. Big boner Bo trucking into the end zone, up 5 points, going for the 2-point conversion. Bo gets it done again because, as we all know, Bo knows. And now it's time for that ugly little girl, Philip Lindsay, to do some damage, juking, moving that tight little body across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Philip Lindsay, look at him. We shot the gap. We hit him in the backfield, and he fights for it. He's got so much heart. Man, I didn't even know what to do with Philip. Great throw from Cunningham. No idea how he even got that off. As you take another look, he was rolling out left behind him. Just a little flick of the wrist with that gunslinger. But we got him in a 4th down again. 4th and 5 here. Sent the boys, get the sack, and we got the turnover on downs. That was the end of half, and he's starting with the ball in the second half, down 7. Cunningham firing early, finding Emmanuel Sanders wide open on the crosser. Now at the 36-yard line in a 3rd and 5. Cunningham dropping back again, finding Randy Moss this time on the sideline. So this drive has been pretty flawless for my opponent. He finishes it off with a handoff to that ugly little girl, Philip Lindsay, who once again proving to be a problem for us. But with a tie game, you might think I'm a little stressed out, but I'm not, because there's 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, right? Now the 4th quarter. It's our ball, and I'm like, we can just chew down the rest of this clock, make sure he doesn't get the ball back, and we're going to make this the last drive of the game and score and win. Bo Jackson getting another 1st down to the 28. You see, we got Bo Nose activated. And so a smart person would just keep running it with Bo. You got the ability you wanted. But when my opponent came out in field goal block, I went full
retard, man. Never go full retard.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that anymore, But I threw an interception, man, and I wasn't happy about it. If you take a look, I thought there was no chance anyone that was on the line could have got out to the streak, but how wrong I was. Patrick Surtain the second getting an interception, and with 45 seconds, my opponent has his opportunity to go down and win the game. That is not a good situation to be in if you are me. Jason Verrett looking extremely slow out there. We're playing good defense. We're tackling him inbounds. There's 20 seconds left. He only has 2 timeouts. Another check down, and we hit him inbounds. Waste of timeout. 17 seconds to go. Again, setting pretty heavy pressure, and once again, tackling him inbounds. So we wasted all his timeouts. We're wasting the clock. This is pretty much the last play if we get him inbounds again. And he's scrambling with Cunningham. A really stupid move, and he doesn't even get out of bounds. So that's going to be the end of the game, tied up, and we're going to be going into overtime. Now, the way the game has gone, of course, my opponent is going to get the ball. He deserves it, considering that I made that dumb move. I don't deserve to win this game. But Phillip Lindsay, just moving and grooving. He does look good. I mean, shit. Tight legs, tight ass. But I mean, we got to make a tackle, man. 2nd and 13 now. We're still in this cover 2. I got caught on my D tackle, so I couldn't use her, and he ends up finding a deep post. So that is a horrible way for this drive to go. We get him at the 12-yard line, though. 2nd and 8. We run some match coverage, and he throws it to the corner route. And another flawless drive from my opponent, and we lost. It was field goal block, and I just quick hiked the streak. I thought there's no way anybody can get there, because I thought this guy's on the line. I thought he would automatically like suck into an animation or something. So I thought this was his user. I thought his user was right here. I see everybody else on the line. I'm like, I'm just going to quick throw this. You know what I mean? I didn't even think it was close. I take full responsibility. I had bow nose. I should have ran it. And because of that, we take a loss within our first 5 games. So we are 2-1 now. Going into game 4, and we get matched up with Poison Dewey. I've actually played this guy a good amount, and we're starting on the offensive side of the ball. He's running a Raiders team. We are running Cowboys, of course. A little Thanksgiving rematch as Kyle Pitts catches it in the seam. Deion Sanders barely diving and missing, and a little swerve helped us out there. I think without that swerve, might have been a pick. And with a 2-point conversion is good as well. We're up 8-0 early, playing some good defense. We got Poison Dewey in a 3rd and 8. We got everything in a bag, man. There was nothing open. Deion Sanders getting an interception. We're going to take that one back to the promised land, baby. Jurtle on his face. 14-0. 2-point conversion once again up. Once again, good to the exact same person on the exact same route. Poison Dewey, you got to adjust. You can't just keep giving me the same plays. 1st and 10 now. Cunningham dropping back. It's not open. Deion Sanders with the interception. And you guys are going to be noticing already. I'm sure you've noticed. This pick artist is no joke, man, because we've caught just about every interception that has hit our hands. And I'm loving it, man. Deion with a great return right there. Going for another spin move. We get tackled, but Poison Dewey was out of here. That was enough. He had seen enough. Your peers conceded the game. Now 3-1. Going into our final game 5. He's got a Panthers theme team, which is surprisingly good right now. I mean, nobody's really talking about the Panthers, but maybe that's what we run next. We'll see, man. Starting off on the offensive side of the ball, going for a bomb play, but we had to check it down because he blitzed a few extra guys. Bo Jackson getting a 1st down to the 47. Going right back to this bomb. Looks like he's running mostly man coverage. So we got man beaters all over the field. The post route open again. Jimmy Smith making a catch to the 29-yard line. Now 1st and 15 out of Tripp's tight end. Dan Marino drops back. Not man coverage this time, but we see the crosser wide open. That's Kyle Pitts making a great catch at the 5-yard line. He goes out of bounds. And from there, it is the Bo Jackson show. Bo knows, baby. Get into that end zone. Show us what you know, Bo. 6-0. The 2-point conversion was no good. And it's my opponent's ball. 3rd and 2. He's rolling out with Cam Newton. And you guys are going to see this is a theme. He was just pretty much only running with Cam. That seemed to be the primary source of his offense, was Cam Newton just getting yards with his legs. Cam Newton rolling out to the right, looking like he's going to get some more yards. We got to put a QB spy out there or something, because Cam is making us pay. Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 50 yards to go. Now an I-form wing and a handoff on a stretch to Christian McCaffrey. And if you guys have played I-form wing, I think that's probably the toughest scheme to stop. No joke. I cannot stop stretch out of I-form wing. I don't know. It's just giving me problems for the last like 5 years of Madden. It's always good. But my opponent ends up scoring on that drive. Good job, buddy. Up 7-6. We're coming back swinging with a bomb. We see Randy Moss on the post route, splitting defenders. We throw it up, and a great catch from our man Randy between 2 defenders. He took a lot of hits right there, so nice of him to hold on. I do attribute that to Deep Out Elite. That usually lets them hold on in those situations. And then we followed up with another laser. That's Kyle Pitts into the end zone, taking the lead once again. So we're up 5 right now. 2-point conversion right here is pretty critical. And we throw it to Keyshawn. My man Keyshawn has been very good on that 2-point play so far. He's caught in like 4 in this video alone. So good job, Keyshawn. We all love you. And we also all love Cam. We all love Cam, Bam Bam Cam. Oh, yeah. Up 7 with the ball at the 10-yard line. There are 17 seconds on the clock. Looking for an open receiver, not seeing much. Not seeing much at all, so we wait. Our O-line holds up magnificently until a route bounce gets us into the end zone. That's going to be a 2-possession lead going into halftime, and my opponent's getting the ball. I think one more stop, and he's going to be out of here. He's in a strong close now, which is a good sign for us. Looking to throw this crosser, but we usered it, so he rolls out with Cam, taking off up the middle. Again, Cam doing a lot with his legs. That's 4 rushes for about 40 yards. 10 yards a pop is not good. 2nd and 11 now. Cam looking to run again. This time we got a few more guys in the area. He gets stood up and fumbles while trying to slide to the ground. We do recover that fumble, and we're up 13 already. If we get any points at all, we don't even need points. We just chew clock at this point. Kyle Pitts burning his man again to the sideline. That corner route has been money from us against man coverage. Now at the 7-yard line, it's a 4th and 1. We got Bo Nose activated, so even with a run commit, there's not much this man is going to be able to do. We get tackled, we chew clock. As I said, we don't really need points, so my goal there was to take off as much clock as possible. We took our 3. Now we're up 16, and there's only a minute 20 on the clock. Play some good D. 4th and 2, and the game was already over at this point, so this stop didn't even really matter. But after that, the game was over. 4 and 1. I'm not very happy. Anytime I lose in the first 10 games, it means we're gonna have to fight, you know, and I'm down for a fight. And if you guys want to see how we fight through the remaining 20 games of our weekend league, hit that sub button, tune in, because we're gonna be posting these every day this week until we finish. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.
Now I'm on the outside.